Hello and welcome. Let's chat about how November went and what my plans are for December. So first up, in terms of goals for November, I had to do one activity, and when I was looking to make this reset, I was like, what happened in November? And apparently nothing. I don't know why I didn't do an activity. I think I failed to plan for one early in the month, and then I totally forgot about doing it. And honestly, November was pretty chill. There was like Thanksgiving week, and I was just like not really trying to do anything Thanksgiving week. That's when I filmed that workout vlog for you guys. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't end up doing anything. So we're gonna have to do better next month. And then I have to declutter some items, which I did do. I did declutter some shoes and then other random things I had around the house. So that's good. And then I did manage to publish 3 videos, which is good. It's much improved in the last few months. Like I've gotten like a better system now in terms of my workflow. So that's good. And then read 2 books. I did do that. I already told you guys I read Blood and Ash, and then I finally finished Iron Flame. And I didn't talk about it then because I didn't finish it, but I had a very hard time finishing that book because it was just not that good, unfortunately. Like the first one was really good, like I enjoyed it a lot, but the second one, like I honestly stopped several times during the book because I just did not want to go on. But then I was like, I need to finish it because somebody's gonna spoil the ending for me if I don't finish it. So yeah, that's the reason why I only finished like 2 books last month, because it took me forever to finish Iron Flame because it was just not a vibe. Quickly, I'll mention what I didn't like about it was the main character. I did not like who she became in the second book. Like she just became very needy and requiring a lot from said romantic partner and then denying said romantic partner, but then eventually giving in to that denial. And it was just a lot of back and forth, and it was just like annoying. Like the only thing I really cared about in that book was the dragons. Like that's the only reason I like kept on reading, because I was like, what happens to the dragons? Like I want to know what happened. So it was just not good. It didn't have that the things that made the first book good were like not present in the second book. So there was that. So in terms of goals for November, not too bad, I would think. Like I felt like November was an overall good month, minus the activity. But of course, as you guys know, like I'm not really a activity kind of person. Like if I don't do anything, I still feel fine. But like I said, I'm trying to like expand my horizons, as they say. So could have done better there, but we'll do something better for December. In terms of finances, as always, I always have my budgeting video, which you guys are free to watch. I will leave a link. And then I just wanted to chat about Mint, the fact that Mint is disappearing at the end of December, which came as a shock to me. Like I was just minding my business. I don't know. I think I saw, oh, you know what? I was reading, I think the Wall Street Journal, and it said that Mint was going away. And I was like, well, that's news to me. Like I didn't get a notification from Mint. And then finally in the last month, there's something on my Mint account that says they're switching to Credit Karma or whatever, and it kind of sucks because I love Mint. Like I've been using Mint for like 10 years. Ever since I got a big girl job and started working, I've used Mint, and I definitely believe it has been fundamental in helping me achieve all that I have achieved so far. So I'm very sad to see it go. In terms of alternatives, there are no alternatives. Mint was free in terms of budgeting app, which has its pros and cons. Like it was free. Because of that, they didn't invest very much into it, so it had its flaws. However, it was better than having to like pay for a budgeting app. So now that Mint is gone, I definitely will not be paying for budgeting apps. So I'm probably going to have to make a spreadsheet to like encompass like all of my accounts and all my income and expenses. So I'll do that. And then I also use Empower, and that aggregates all the data. So I'll use that to like get the overall spending per category, because I am definitely not the type of person to like go through like each transaction and like categorize them myself. So at least Empower has that ability, and that'll take some of the burden of like budgeting off. But yeah, it's really gonna suck not having Mint anymore. But let me know if you guys use Mint and what you think, and like what you're going to be doing alternatively now that it's that's gone. Like I said, it is going to Credit Karma. However, it will not have any of the budgeting features, which make it basically pointless in my opinion. It just becomes a tracker, which there are plenty of trackers around, so there's no point for me in like switching to that. Now, in terms of vacation, I chatted to you guys about the fact that I was thinking about canceling this vacation that I had started to book, and there's like a lot of like backstory with the vacation, but we're gonna get into that. We're just gonna get into what's happening now. So I decided that I'm going to go because I found something that I think would be really cool. So I was looking about doing a yoga retreat. I've never been on a yoga retreat. You guys know I love yoga. I do yoga almost every day now. And of course I love traveling, and then combining the two sounds like a great idea. So I think I'm gonna go on a yoga retreat, and it's still expensive. But what I had to tell myself is the fact that I actually have a sinking fund for travel, and I have enough money in the sinking fund to go on the vacation. Do I love seeing like my net worth go down like every time after I come back from a trip? No, I do not love that, but I'm trying to move beyond that and not have that scarcity mindset, such lack mindset that I was chatting about, because that's the whole point of like saving up for things, is so that you can enjoy your money. So yeah, I'm going on vacation and I'm gonna have a great time, and I'm gonna look beyond the temporary like knock to my net worth. So that's what's happening, and I plan to vlog that as well. So stay tuned, and hopefully on that downtime I can like actually edit my other vlog for my other vacation that I just did. So lots to do in the upcoming weeks. And now we're gonna move on to favorite things. So media, I had a few shows that were actually good last month. So one of you guys recommended Sanditon to me, and thank you for that recommendation, because I binge watched like all 3 seasons and it was amazing. It was like literally so good. I haven't been binge watched anything in forever, because there hasn't been any show that I haven't already seen that's been around that I thought I wanted to see, except, you know, in this rare occasion. And it was amazing watching it. It was like so good. Like I was like wanted to see what was happening next, like every episode. Like I could not stop watching it. Like I think I binge watched it like over a weekend or something. It was amazing. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you're into like period pieces and all the things, then you'll probably like Sanditon as well, or as much as I did. And then a few notable things. I found a couple movies to actually watch. I haven't watched a movie in a while. I don't know why. I love movies, but just once again, like nothing new has come out that I wanted to see. So I had a list of shows that I've like seen over the years or heard about, and I put them on a list so that if there's a point in life when like I'm like, what should I watch next, I can like go to that list and see what was on there. So I finally decided to do that. And I ended up watching Riders of Justice. It's a Scandinavian movie. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. It has this actor that I love. I think his name is Lars. I don't remember his last name. I'll put it up on the screen, but I love him. Everything he does is like so good. So this is, you know, subtitles. So if you don't like subtitles, then there's that. But personally, like subtitles might as well just be English, like being spoken, like in my mind, because I'm like so used to them and like used to captions. So anyway, the movie was like so good. I was just like, it's a combination of action, a little bit of heartfelt storytelling, and then satire, which I was not expecting. Like I was like cracking up the entire time. I was like, oh my god, like these people are like insane but like amusing at the same time. So I actually really enjoyed that movie. So I'm glad I finally like decided to watch that. And then something new that I guess has been out in theaters for a while but now is on streaming is The Creator. It is a sci-fi movie about AI, and you know, I love sci-fi for the most part, and this one like features like a kid, and I love like kids and like heartfelt movies and stuff, so I really enjoyed that one as well. In terms of books, as I mentioned last month and just now, I did not enjoy any of the books that I read last month, so we won't be talking about that. And then in terms of items, there are a couple items that are new that I've been enjoying, so we'll chat about that now. Okay, so first thing is this Korean washcloth. I got it right around Sephora sale time, because Amazon was also having like a Prime Day sale, so I got it then, and they're like really good. So this is the actual cloth. It's just a mesh cloth. It's long, so you can do the whole back scrub thing if you like, or I just use it like this as like a loofah, and it's perfect because it's like not too rough, which I found with like most like washcloths, and it doesn't have that weird plasticky feel that I hate with like those puff loofahs. So I've been really enjoying this, and of course it like foams up everything really nicely, which I'm all about. Like I love like a foamy shower experience, so that's been fun. And then the other thing that I've been loving, I wanted to wait to see how it performed over like a month or so, and this is the Necessaire the body peel. So like I said, I've been using it for a month, and it actually has helped to like lighten up some dark spots that I had, and it's been helpful also with like ingrown hairs as well. So I use this, it says to use it twice a week, and I usually use it on alternative shower days, so I don't use it every day, but I use it several times a week, and it's been, like I said, really good. And I'm thinking about, actually I think I need to buy another one because I don't think it's gonna last up until the next Sephora sale, so I need to buy another one. But yes, it's been good so far, and I like the fact that I can put it on and then layer like actual moisturizing products on top. Like with other body peels, they're like way too sticky. This is just like a more of a slippery texture, but it like absorbs into your skin really nicely. So yeah, loving that. And then let's move on to what my goals are for December. So one, we need to do an activity this month. I am going on vacation, like I mentioned, so that's the thing. But I was chatting with my friend, and like we haven't seen each other since, actually me and her went on vacation in end of summer, beginning fall. So I haven't seen her for a few months, so we're gonna meet up before I go on vacation, hopefully. So that's one thing minimally. And then I'm gonna continue to declutter. I have 2 more weeks before vacation, so I should be able to do that. And then I wanna publish 3 videos this month. So I got the first 2. Normally I can manage to do like my budgeting video and my recent video, but then the hangout comes with the 3rd video. So we're gonna do 3 videos this month. And then in terms of book, I wanna read 1 book. So currently I'm reading this book. This is The Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Schwab. So I found this book in Target. Target has a pretty hip book section. Like if you don't want to deal with Barnes and Nobles and like the 5,000 options, then look at Target. It usually has like the most popular new books there. So anyways, roaming around Target, like I said, I found this. And I just started it. I was slow to start it because I was, as I mentioned, displeased with my last reading experience. So like I was just like kind of traumatized with like reading, and like was very slow to get back into reading our other book. But this book so far has been good. Let's see, I'm about a quarter into it right now, and it's a book, obviously. I guess it's not really obvious, but like, I don't know why I thought it would be obvious. Maybe because it mentions threads, but anyway, it's a book about magic and these varying like time periods or various worlds within one world type thing. So it's been interesting so far. It has lots of stories of different people, so I'm interested to see like how that all comes together and what happens. But where I am now, I am very excited to find out what is happening next. So that's good. And then I have a to-do because I want to remember to do these things. As I mentioned in my budgeting video, I need to cancel Audible now that I'm not getting reimbursed by Amex for it. But the problem is that I have 6 credits to use and there's nothing good on there. So I have to like, over the past few days, I've been going through like all the recommendations on YouTube and on actual Audible to see what I might be interested in getting. I don't like to listen to like novels. Like I'd rather read it myself. And the problem with Audible is that you're hearing somebody else's voice, which can like honestly ruin the entire like book. So that's another reason why I would not like to listen to a novel on there. So I've been listening to nonfiction books on there. So usually self-development books have been good. But the problem is, you know, once you read like a few self-development books, you probably read them all. So it's been hard like finding things to like you know, choose. So either way, like I have to cancel it by next week. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use up all the credits, but if not, then either way it's getting canceled. And the other thing I need to do is that Sephora is having another 20% off sale, and like I said, I need to get a few things like that necessaire body peel and some other things that I think I'm gonna run out of before the next sale. So I need to put in a Sephora order. So guys, that is gonna be it for my December reset. I'm also gonna be doing a year reset, which should be interesting. Started to think about how this year went, and I'm like not sure like if I should be happy about it or not. I mean, in some ways, like it's been great. Like I've changed lots of things about my life and accomplished a lot, but in some ways I'm like still the same, doing the same thing, and that's not what I wanted. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and let me know as always how you guys are doing, and I will see you in the next video.